How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to teach you how to tie the Gray Money Chironomid by Friday Night Flies. I am a little sick right now, so that's why it might sound a little bit off, but let's get going on this fly. The hook that I have in the vise, it's a Daiichi 1760 in a size 14. If it will show, there we go. And the bead that I have is a 5/64 black bead. And the thread that I'll be using today is 6/0 gray uni thread. And we're just going to tie in the gills quick. For the thorax, you will also want some burnt orange UTC Ultra Thread 70, just for looks. And I'm just going to use Antron, or if you would like uni stretch for these gills. Just going to tie them in right there with a few wraps, 3 to 4. It's my usual. Then I'm just going to go up there. And I'm going to do a quick whip finish up front. 1, 2, 3. You just want to make sure that that's fairly tight. I just want to get rid of some of the extra thread before I cut it off. Cut off your excess. There you go, the bead fits on perfectly. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to tie your thread back in behind the bead this time. Cut or break off your excess. Then you are going to grab, there's a few good color wires for this. Black's a good one, and then of course red or wine, as always. And you're just going to tie that in up at the front of your hook, right behind the bead, and tie it all the way back. Then you're just going to wrap your thread back up, trying to keep it as close as possible. Now you're just going to build up that Chironomid taper. Once you're happy with your taper, like I am right there, you're just going to do a 3-turn whip finish, because we are going to change out our thread to the burnt orange now. This is just going to take me a second here to do this. You can also use black nickel beads, brown Chironomid beads, whatever, and good sizes to have this in is 10 up to 16. Now you're just going to tie your new thread in right behind the bead. This is for your thorax. Snip or break off your excess. Now you want to counter wrap your thread up the hook. And you just want to tie that off. and helicopter your excess free. Now you just want to do a whip finish. Make sure you seat that knot, just because I have had them sliding out a bunch on me recently. Now you want to cut your thread off and cut the excess of your gills if you haven't done that already. The smaller ones you don't necessarily need the gills because they're not as prominent, but in the big ones like your 12s and 10s, you definitely want to have the gills. Now I'm just going to put some UV resin on there. You're going to want to spread out the excess with your bodkin or a brush if you have some sort of like brush that you use. And then you just want to hit it with your UV light. How's our piece of antron right there? Okay, that's angering me, that little piece of antron. And there you go, guys. That is how you tie the Gray Money Chironomid by Friday Night Flies. Have a good one. Fish on.